Christian Electrician here. Just bringing you guys along. I was going to do a high torque video. Tonight. With these high torque impact wrenches, I was going to do a breakaway torque video. I got this grade 8 bolt. I was going to tighten it down. I could still probably do it. But I hope everyone's having a awesome December. What's up, Apache? I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing? Man, Apache, so I was gonna do this grade 8 bolt challenge, but this breakaway torque, I could probably still do it. But I would need to tighten it down. And it's 7:50 here, so I don't really want to wake anyone. What's up, man? How you doing, Kansas? Yo, yo, yo. That's right, your name's Joshua. How you guys doing tonight? Hey, Kansas, do you and Apache run Flex as your guys' main? Man, I'll tell you what, Flex has really been surprising me. I'm gonna make a video reviewing them. I think 3 of their tools, 3 out of the 6 tests that I've done, they've scored. They scored in the top, or they scored number 1 3 times. Oh, right on. Well, that makes 2 of us, Kansas. We're both in the garage. Yeah, you know what? Flex really surprised me. They really surprised me. Their mid-torque and their high torque impact wrenches, not so much. However, I kind of want to get the 10 amp hour lithium stack. I had it for a little while, but I got rid of it. You know what? Let me try it out. Let me see if I can get this going. I almost didn't start the live, but I was like, you know what? Might as well. Might as well. I like hanging out with you guys. Monday fun day. 6-chord saw. Circ saw. You know what? Tonight's viewer night. You guys tell me what you want to see. I got saws. I got impacts, impact wrenches, drivers, mid-torques, sawzalls, hacksaws, hammer drills. Anybody want to see anything in particular? Oh snap, we got Johnny Bravo in the house. Jaws of Life. Circ saws? You know what? I only got the DeWalt Circ saw. I only got the DeWalt one. I got the DeWalt one. This is probably their older XR model. DCS 565. And I got this corded beast right here. I'm just playing. This thing's been sitting in my garage. Grinders? No, I didn't get the grinders yet. I have the DeWalt grinder. I got this DeWalt grinder. And I got the little ink, that new the cutoff tool. I got that one as well. What's up, everyone? How's it going? My name's Christian Electrician, and typically here on this video, I like to take the best of DeWalt, Flex, and Milwaukee and put them head to head against each other. Tonight I was going to do a live doing some breakaway torque testing, but I need to gather a little bit more stuff before I do that. However, I like hanging out with you guys on here, and I just figured I'd go live for a little bit, hang out with you guys, see how you guys are doing. If you guys want to see me put some tools together, if you want me to do head-to-head with Milwaukee Flex and DeWalt, I got impact drivers, impact wrenches, mid-torque, high-torque, sawzalls, hacksaws, and what else do I got? Bandsaws are awesome. No, I only got the DeWalt bandsaw. I got the DeWalt deep cut. This has been my main go-to as an electrician. Cut up to 5 inches. I got this when I was running underground for Pacific Gas and Electric. We used to tie a lot of well, I don't know, 5 inch conduits. We'd run them about 4 feet underground, tie them into vaults, set our switch gear, transformer. That's back when I was doing a lot of EV chargers. The portaband. Nice. Yeah, it's a big thing. Yep, I didn't work for PG&E, but we worked a lot with them. Smud, Edison. Running their conduits for them. No, sir. No, Gregorio, I'm not selling these tools. These are just for your guys' entertainment. And I like making review videos on them. Thank you guys for liking the video. Appreciate it. What's up, Tom? How's it going? You're from England? Welcome. What time is it over there? Mid-tourney, Flex versus high torque, DeWalt. Thank you, Apache. Hit the like button. Why Milwaukee and DeWalt impacts? Well, I was going to do a torque busting challenge, but I'm having an issue. I got this big 3/4. And it adjusts, but it's just going to be a pain. I have to hold the backside. So I got to use this to torque it down, and then I got to put another piece on and hold it on the backside. I was going to use this pipe wrench, but I don't want to strip out this back bolt too much. These bolts are like 20 bucks a piece. I'm already on my second one, so I'm going to put that one on simmer, and I'll probably go live on Wednesday with that all ready to go. But I'd figure I'd go live for a little bit and just hang out with you guys. 3 years old black man. DeWalt fan, what's up, man? Flex is a new tool company. Well, they came out with the ankle grinder. Anybody know how old Flex is? I'll tell you what though, Flex has been awesome. Let me grab one of these boxes. What year did Flex come out? Kansas or Apache might know. You're from Northern California? I'm from Central California. I'm from the Central Valley. One of you guys could probably Google it real quick to see when Flex came out. I've been running DeWalt as my main power tool company. I picked them because they're an American company. They make a lot of their stuff with Global Materials. 1922, wow. Yeah, they're just starting to blow up a little more here in the States. Someone's guessing 1958. What's up, Chosen? Red Flex is OG. Okay. Did they switch over to black when they came to United States or what? Kansas? I heard something like they're from Germany. Yeah, you know what? On the high torque breakaway challenge, I'm just going to push that off till Wednesday. Who's better than DeWalt? Well, I would say Milwaukee's a little bit more ahead in innovation than DeWalt. Now, as far as quality of tools, it depends, you know. I think DeWalt makes better tools and Milwaukee makes better tools. Kansas tools, yeah, Shervon made them like an Ego look power tool. I like it. That would probably be, if I could go back, I'd probably pick, I might pick Flex because of the color. I mean, if I'm gonna wear a black shirt or a red shirt or a yellow shirt, I'm gonna go with the black one. So that would probably I would gravitate that towards Flex a little more. The compact kit. I could drive some lags. You know, Sarush was saying that he likes that I'm doing more than just impacts on my live streams. But I think I'm gonna have to bust out some impacts tonight. So don't get upset at me, Sarush. To be continued on the high torque impact wrenches. Let's see, I got a 8 amp hour forge fresh off the charger. 6 amp hour lithium stack. 8 amp hour power pack has a little bit to go. Test the flex mid-torque versus the M18 Gen 4 impact. On what? You want me to do breakaway torque, Kansas? My problem is when I try to spin this, are you wanting me to drive some lags? Apache says install dishwasher, stove, garbage disposal, sink, new valves, faucet, hood range, above range microwave, stove, and replumbed outside stub up using the flex compact and one-hand recip. Whoo! Awesome. How's everyone? What are we up to tonight? Well, I had some original plans, Boston Billy, to do a high impact wrench torque breakaway challenge. I got this grade 8 nut and bolt right here, but it's spinning on me right now, and I don't want to having to keep adjusting this from, you know, being long, switching it to the back to hold it while I'm trying to impact. So I'm just gonna get a second wrench. I'll get it by Wednesday. We'll do another live stream on Wednesday. But right now I'm just, whatever you guys wanna see, impact drivers. So Kansas was saying, let's get this 6 amp hour forge. And then you wanted to see that up against the mid-torque flex, 2 fully charged 6 amp hour batteries. Flex is 24 volts. Up against the M18 fully charged 6 amp hour forge. I joke around a lot online. I'll say the hard tools are good and all that kind of stuff, but Black Man, I would say I would stay away from them. I would go with probably DeWalt, Flex, or Milwaukee. What's my favorite tool company? Lone Wolves. My favorite tool company is DeWalt. I like DeWalt because they're American owned. So, you know, I'm from America. So I like DeWalt, but are they the best hands down? No. They make some stuff better, and Flex makes some stuff better, and Milwaukee makes some stuff better. I'm just getting some lags ready. Had to do a bit of an audible tonight. I got that Skill 20 volt, one-handed, little circ saw. It's better than the DeWalt Atomic, less vibration. Yeah, you guys let me know what you guys want to see. It's viewers night tonight. I won't always, you know, not be so prepared, but whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I got impact drivers, sawzalls, hacksaws, impact wrenches. Klein are the best electrical tools. I like Klein. Now, Knipex makes some good channel locks and stuff. And, you know, Weehaw, they make some cool stuff too. But once again, why Klein? Because they're an American company. That's why I lean that way. I used to not really care about that stuff when I was younger. But, you know, the older I get, I just kind of like feel, why would I not want to support my country, you know? Even in a small way like that, you know? Because that money circulates back into our economy. I don't know how much of it does, but Klein, Germany? No, I think, isn't that Knippix? Knippix is Germany. I don't know, Sassy. That sounds a little sassy. Tools and tactics. It is an honor, sir. Thanks for joining in. You guys check out Tools and Tactics. You guys want to see a solid inspector and a guy who just does a ton of reviews on tools and tips on electrical. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's been doing this for a while. Hey, since Tools and Tactics is here, a friend of mine called me today. Their neighbor, he has his leg is amputated, so he's living off like SSI. He only lives off like $1,000 a month, and he's been having issues with a lot of circuits in his house not working, and the heater's not working. So I go over there to do some troubleshooting, and like half of his breakers aren't working, and he's got an old Zinsco panel. So if you guys don't know Zinsco panels, almost everyone gets those things changed out because the breakers are just all charred on there. They're stuck on there. When you try to take them off, they break off. They do make new ones, but a lot of Zinsco panels get replaced. And so I went over there and I had to swap out his main breaker. One of the phases on that breaker, it got loose. The clamp got loose and it started chattering a lot and charred it all up. So I had to take off that main breaker and put on a new one. Yeah, Zinsco's trash. You know what was sad though? This what kind of made me upset a little bit. The AC guy, the HVAC guy, he went over there. It was like a one-year-old AC unit, and as he was checking out the doing some testing, he replaced the motor, he replaced the circuit board in the AC unit that was like 13 months old. Charged him for it because the warranty ran out after 12 months. This guy's only got one leg living off SSI, $1,000 a month. And this guy charged him for all this stuff. And then he went down to the panel and he said, you know what? I'm not getting one of the legs for the 240 coming up to the AC unit. He should have checked that first. If he had that capability, he should have went there and checked that first instead of, what's up, Cody? So I guess what's the point of my rant like that? Man, if you don't know what you're doing, I would just stop and not do it, you know? For me, as a Christian man, God sees everything, and I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, but God sees everything. And, you know, when people just take advantage of other people, especially like those, you know, the least fortunate, it just breaks my heart, man. That's just sad. It's just sad. You're taking away $1,000 a month to live on in this day and age is hardly anything. So Anyhow, I swapped out his main breaker. I didn't even charge him. But it was cool. It was cool to hang out with that guy and fix that for him. Hey, so Tools and Tactics, what's up, man? You been doing have you been doing some side work or what? I've been seeing some of your shorts. I saw you troubleshooting that light switch and that reset. Yeah, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I just thought about that since you're an inspector. Yeah, I don't know if that guy was just trying to kill his 8 hours on the job or what. Oh, right on. Yeah, I think I heard him in the videos. He wanted to, that older guy wanted to help install some stuff. Do I like airsoft? Probably when I was like a teenager. Some of my friends were into that stuff, but no, I don't do any of that stuff now. Yukon, what's up, man? All right, Kansas, I don't know if you're still here. I know you said you're in your garage working on some stuff. Let's try out this Flex mid-torque FX 1472, 1451. Let's take that up against the Gen 4 Milwaukee. How is that Flex? Man, the Flex is, you know, when you're testing these tools and you're seeing it from a, you know, from a real life, you know, first person experience, Flex just has been really surprising me. I think out of the 6 tools that I put head to head, Flex won first place with 3 of them. And has been in like second place on a couple times. The only time the Flex didn't perform well was the high torque and the mid torque impact wrenches. You know, but that's just one test from me. I put it through a series of tests, you know, but that's just me, you know. Someone could have other methods. Bigfoot's behind me. Am I in Nevada? No, I'm in California. I'm in the Central Valley. Central Valley, California. Yeah, you know what? I saw a couple of Tools and Tactics videos on the Flex. He was doing videos on them like a couple years ago. So I just ran across that recently. Cody says, "Oh man, I'm sorry. Why? Because I'm from California." It's all good. The Central Valley's red. Well, you know how to pray for me, Cody. That's interesting. Tools and Tactics says everything Flex makes is over-engineered and very decent. With their worst batteries, everyone seems to forget Flex is good with any battery. But, you know, better with the stacked lithium. Yep. All right, let's get to testing, huh? Let's get to testing. Let's get to testing. Let me make some pilot holes. for 3.5 inch. Let me get my gloves on. I had my table adjusted for the high torques. Usually when I'm driving them, I drop the table down a little bit. One second here. I hope everyone's having or had a happy Monday. Tuesday, vastly approaching. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Flex, fully charged, 6 amp hour lithium stack, mid torque, FX 1451, going up against the Milwaukee 2953, fully charged, 6 amp hour forge. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So it was pretty much neck and neck. The Milwaukee got bogged down, probably about, I don't know, ½ inch to go, and it shut off. So the neck and neck with the mid torque, which is impressive, but when has this impact not been impressive? Wow, that actually surprised me. Yeah, that Milwaukee was hitting, huh? I wonder how much bigger this is than the impact driver. So this has a 2.5 battery on it, so I'll just make it even. It's a little bit shorter. Quite a bit thicker and longer. Let me finish this. All right, I had to do those big of lags because the flex was a mid torque with the ½ inch deal. In the trades, when you don't know what something is, you just call it a deal. Gabriel, I don't speak Espanol, but looks like you're wondering something about the flex. The one thing Milwaukee does well with their drills and impacts is make them consistent through the entire fastener. Not many brands do that. Yeah, you know what? DeWalt really upset me with that one. No hablo español. Lo siento. Poquito español only. All right, what do you guys want to see next? Man, this 8 amp hour power pack's still charging. No, it wasn't. It was actually done. I was waiting for the light to turn green. The light doesn't turn green on the DeWalt chargers. Which one's brushed and brushless? No, all these up here are brushless. I think the only brushed impact I got is the 885. So the 885, you can see it sparking in there. I don't know if you can see those sparks in there. How much better is the Flex one-hand reset versus the DeWalt one-hand? Way better. Way better. I'll show you. All right, so you guys know, I gotta defend DeWalt. So let me go on my quick spiel. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. You know what? I don't even know if I would want to accept a sponsorship, because then you have to, be politically correct and all that stuff. Yeah, the Flex is better than the Milwaukee, and the Flex is smaller. The Flex is more compact. But for me, the thing I don't like about the Milwaukee is the disparity from the top to the bottom. So when you use a 5 amp hour battery, it just falls over. You can't stand it up next to you. So that's annoying with the Milwaukee. A 5 amp hour battery, you got to slap on a 6 amp hour just to offset some of the, because it's so top heavy, and then it'll stand up. But the Flex is awesome. Get the 2.5 on there, stands up no problem. 2 lights, which you already know tactics. For those that don't know, my only knock against Flex is no belt clip. Now DeWalt, this isn't the XR, but it's atomic. So in their mind, they're thinking, okay, let's make this thing atomic. You're gonna want a one-hander. Let's truly make it atomic. So right off bat, look at the difference. These things are in totally different weight classes. Still fell over. So let's try this out for tactics. You know what, let me get a better battery on here. Let's give DeWalt the biggest advantage we can. Well, not the biggest, but fully charged 9 amp hour. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. All right, so we're gonna cut this strut. On go. Three, two, one, go. Look how foggy my glasses got. So as you can tell, that was super quick. I held my breath the whole time. It was so fast. No, that was 49 seconds, guys. Let's be fair. We're going to use the same blade. Something I love about Flex is when you unlock it, it stays open. Take your blade, put it in, locks it in. That easy. So I think that's super cool. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So now we're gonna cut strut again. Let me reset my time. All right, here we go. Zeroed out, 3, 2, 1, go. That's the fastest it took for Flex ever, but still that was 12 seconds faster. Finished at 37. To be fair, this blade's used a little bit. Let's try a different blade. I'm gonna get a longer piece of strut. That thing's too short. Let's do this. Oh, hey, that was with the 2.5 battery. Wow. 12 seconds faster with the 2.5. Up against, you know, DeWalt's supposed strongest battery, 9 amp hour flex volt. Let's do it again with the 6 amp hour Forge. Watch this. Let's check this out. So let's reset that. Zeroed out. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're going to start this On go. And we'll give DeWalt another shot again after. 3, 2, 1, go. Stopped it at 18, give or take a couple seconds. I'd say about 16 seconds. Took me a second to start and stop. I think the fastest time that we got with the Flex one-hander last time with the brand new blade was 15 seconds. So as much as this is going to kill my wrist, because I don't have a vise set up because I got this big old piece of wood right here that I anchored down for the bolt breakaway challenge. I'm gonna have to hold it. So let's take this blade out. We'll try the DeWalt. All right, zeroed out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's zeroed out. We're gonna go ahead and start that on go. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm glad that's over. 46 seconds. Well, -2, just like the Flex. We'll call it 44. Definitely not something you should use this tool for. It is the Atomic. That is the one hand. However, if I was in a pinch, I'm grabbing this guy because it can cut. If this can cut strut, 1 5/8 strut, you could pretty much cut almost anything on a job site. Now hold on. Before we start saying one tool is better than the other brand and this brand and that brand, this thing is Atomic. So what I do like about the practicalness of it is put a little cute 1.7 power stack on there. Still stands up straight. It's got a belt clip, you know. Hang it on your hip. You're working, pull it off. So practicality goes here, although those 2 LED lights are nice. This only got one little baby one. This one's got one on the top and the bottom, so. Flex is a clear #1. Milwaukee's #2. And DeWalt's #3 in this area for sure. Another area DeWalt's #3 in is their impacts. Their impact. Hey guys, can one of you find out who made the first portable impact driver? The first portable impact driver. Yeah, I almost got that 2.0 stacked lithium from Fasteners the other day. Ryan, you said Ryobi? Black & Decker. Make sure it's cordless, portable. Yeah, the 870. I was gonna do that head to head with the Milwaukee Surge. I got the 885. I got two of the 887s. I got the 845 and the 860. Here's the 845. I was using this one. Now this thing just sounds super weak. It's got like 200 more RPMs than the 887. But it just does not sound powerful at all. It's got a better LED system, but yeah, I didn't know what DeWalt was doing there for a little while when they were making impact drivers that weren't beating the competition. And they were consecutively making them like 3 impacts that were underperforming. Black & Decker, let's go! I know they made the circular saw. I don't know if you guys saw on I made a short and I was talking about how the Sawzall the Milwaukee Sawzall, they got first place because they innovated and they made the Sawzall. So my point was the Super Sawzall is a built upon product from what they innovatively made back in the day. This is Milwaukee's first tool, the Sawzall, the portable, reciprocating saw. Cody, yeah, it's pretty quiet if you're talking about the 870. Anyway, some of the guys wanted to talk to me about how every company without fail gets, surpassed in innovation, but Milwaukee is still a clear number 1 in practicality and power. So that's two wins right there, the practical and the power. Which one? That Sawzall, it cuts stuff. It reciprocates back and forth. A lot of these are impact drivers. They drive screws. Who is the best, DeWalt or what is that, Arabic? Or Milwaukee? DeWalt or Milwaukee? I would say Milwaukee's leading the game in innovation right now. What's up, Vance? Tools and Tactics, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. You have a blessed night. I gotta see a yellow up here, huh? All right, anybody else want to see anything else before we move on here? Let's try the DCF. Let's try the DCF 845 with like a 9 amp hour. And let's put the weakest battery on the 860. Let's see what happens. All right, this should be interesting. So we're gonna go 9 amp hour, fully charged. Oh, that just dropped to 2 bars. That's at 2 bars. That's at 1 bar. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'll just probably put the 8 amp hour on there. Give me 1 second. What's up, guys? Mic check, testing 1, 2, 3. Here we go. We're gonna slap an 8 amp hour power pack fully charged. There we go. Fully charged. Hey, you know what? Oh no, never mind. Milwaukee does 4 bars. DeWalt always does 3. All right. Let's get this DeWalt. We're gonna do a 2 amp hour versus an 8 amp hour DCF 845 versus the brand new 860. Let's see how that does. I think I just threw my bit in here. Sorry guys, I almost didn't go live tonight, but I decided I'd do it to hang out with you guys. Kind of a random stream tonight. That's a bummer. Well, it's not in there. Well, I'm just gonna have to get another one of those. I'll look for it for a few more seconds here. Aha! That's why it's good to clean up every time you're done. It was on the hammer drill. On the hammer drill. All right, we're going to do 8-inch GRKs. Three-eighths. All right, let's give every advantage to the DCF 845. Fully charged 8 amp hour power pack. Going up against the DCF 860, fully charged. 2 amp hour. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Batteries matter. Batteries matter. The DCF 845, the older one with the 8 amp hour, just smoked the 860 with the 2 amp hour, both fully charged. So, let's try that again. Man, that 8 amp hour power pack's strong. All right, let's step it up. Let's step it up to a 5 amp hour. This only has 2 bars. 2 bars, 5 amp hour. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's stop driving. I don't know if this GRK snapped. This thing's wonky. See if I can find another one. I got some brand new 12s. Let's try these 12s. They sold me a bent one. How dare they? The DCF 845 still felt stronger with that power pack, so let me slap a 9 amp hour. You know what, we'll go old school versus new school. I'll leave it. This has 2 bars, 9 amp hour versus 8 amp hour power pack, fully charged. 12-inch by 3/8 GRKs. Thing's so tall, I gotta switch my grip up. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. The wall barely won by probably like ½ inch, which is quite a bit, but not really when you're running 12-inch. Yeah, the drill always wins. Just most of the time you guys are going to be having this impact right on your side, right? You're going to have the impact on your side. So most guys in construction are going to use this all day. If you're building forms for concrete, you know, you're putting in little fasteners and that kind of stuff, you're going to use this guy. But probably if I was running a bunch of these 12-inch GRKs, I'd probably bust out the drill. Milwaukee's so much faster. Yeah, Milwaukee, you know what? For some of the guys that don't know, let's put Milwaukee up against the Flex. Milwaukee's always made a great impact. Let's get the Flex. Where's that Milwaukee at? The Milwaukee 6 amp hour forge. Going up against the Flex 6 amp hour lithium stack, fully charged. Both speed 3. And then we'll throw the DeWalt in there too. We'll see if the DeWalt can hang with them. Well, look, here's another thing I want to talk about the drill. Most of you guys, most of us guys, okay, this is a smaller hammer drill. It's only got a 2-speed on it. I got 2 other drills that got 3 speeds, but the handle, the handle's probably in your toolbox rolling around somewhere. So most of the time people use drills like this. I'm that guy though that usually keeps this. Most of the time I see people using drills, they're pushing on it like this. Now this older style, and the 996 and the 998 and the 999 for the DeWalt, they didn't have anti-rotation. So anti-rotation is like, you know, let's just say a couple years. They've been putting those on hammer drills. When you're driving with a drill and something gets bound up and your drill does this, say goodbye to your wrist. It's gonna hurt. But When you're using an impact, it's stationary. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do none of this. You're just going to be there all day. That's why people use impacts more. However, nowadays, we don't have to worry about the wrist breaking anymore. I still recommend putting on the handle. Look how long these handles are nowadays. They're getting kind of crazy with them, but I actually like them. You're super stable. And if you guys don't know what anti-rotation is, so now I'm going to twist and it's going to shut off. See that? Turns red. So you don't have to worry about breaking your wrist anymore. I believe the Flex has that as well. Just shuts off. You don't got to break your wrist anymore. We don't got to live like that no more. All right, so we were doing the Flex against Milwaukee. Both fully charged batteries, 6 amp hour, lithium stack versus the Forge. All right, that's even Steven right there. All right, let's get a vote. Let's get a vote. Who's going to win? Milwaukee or Flex? Who's going to win? Milwaukee or Flex? Dang, this is pretty high. I'm going to have to be on my tippy toes. I raised my table up. I had a different plan for today's stream. Haha. So we got Milwaukee. I hope Flex says David. I have a slight hate for Milwaukee. All right, we got 3 Milwaukees. Fully charged 6 amp hour Forge. Don't be scared, guys. Say who you think's gonna win. Oh, now it's not gonna be fair. Gosh dang it. One of the bars just dropped on this thing. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. It's not going to be fair now. I got a supercharger. Let me throw it on there real quick. Because it's not fair. If the Flex loses, then the Flex guys are going to be mad. Let's see, it's at... Oh, it's charging. It's saying it's not even at 80%, so... Wow, look at that. All the batteries are dying. Tomorrow's going to be a battery charge day. Well, we could run the DeWalt. Let's run the DeWalt against the Flex. I'm sorry, against the Milwaukee. I'm a DeWalt guy, and I can tell you who's going to win this. And it ain't DeWalt. Fully charged 8 amp hour power pack. Let's make it fair. Let's take off the 6 amp hour forge. Put on the 8 amp hour forge, fully charged. Speed 3. Speed 3. Let's do this. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. Milwaukee keeps slipping off. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see how much longer it takes for the DeWalt to sink its. 3, 2, 1, go. About a 5-second difference. Yeah, that flex isn't even at 80% right now. As far as longevity goes, Ronnie, I'm a DeWalt guy. I want DeWalt to win. But I can say, when it comes to impact drivers, DeWalt doesn't make a good impact. They don't. They literally don't. It's very upsetting. I've gone with the 887. I got the 845. They kept saying the next one's going to be better and better, but you know, I got the 885. What charger do I have for the flex? I got the 280 watt, and I think I got that 160 watt as well. I got it down underneath there somewhere. That flex charger charges super quick. Oh, man. Were you able to air it up, Apache? Good miter saw? Ronnie, I'll do DeWalt versus Flex. Now, okay, let me finish my thought. I said DeWalt doesn't make a good impact driver. However, impact wrench, that's a whole different ball game. DeWalt's #1 in mid torque and high torque. For the mid torque, the 1/2 inch, high torque, and the 3/4 for portable. Right on, Apache. I'm just fair. I just try to keep it as unbiased as I can. You know, it's probably because how I grew up, but I don't like when people say, oh, well, red's better. Why is red better? Because I tried it and the other ones didn't work good, and so I like the red one. Or the yellow guys will say, well, yellow's better because, you know, I tried all that red stuff and it's all garbage. Well, why? What'd you try it on? What'd you do? So what I like to do is put them up against the same test, check them all out, test them all out. and then you make an informed decision. You look at the specs, you read it, what it says on paper, and then you try it out. But DeWalt is number 3. First is Flex, then Milwaukee, then DeWalt on the impact driver. The hammer drill, it's a little different. Flex makes an amazing hammer drill. They have turbo mode. They got this little thing, it says turbo. You guys see that? Turbo. This thing's a beast. It's compact too. Straight up beast. They do, Caden. Caden, they do make a hydraulic impact. It's the DCF 870. DCF 870. You could probably find it for like 150 bucks right now. They just came out with it a couple months ago. Norman says it's 12 volt stuff. I try to stay away from the 12 volt stuff, but you know, some people like it. I did like 20 elementary schools. We were doing cameras, and this one guy, he had like, I think it was a 12 volt little DeWalt impact, and he was just sinking lags with it. I was like, wow. It was with him the whole 20 schools. Is it way quieter than the others? Yeah, it's the best hydraulic impact on the market. Yeah, Caden, check it out, man. If you're specifically looking for hydraulic impacts, it smokes the surge. I haven't got that and tested it out on this channel, but I've seen it in person. I've tested it out in person, and there's a plethora of channels on here that will inform your decision on that. What's up, George? Do I have more batteries for the Flex? Yeah, I got a 2.5 battery and I got a 5 amp hour battery. Those are lithium ion batteries, but they're not lithium stack. What's up, George? Happy Monday. All right, we'll see how rapid charger that Flex is. It's going pretty quick. It started charging up the 3rd bar. Now it's working on the 4th bar. So Papa says, "Who are you?" Who am I? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. No, I'm just playing. My name's Christian Electrician. If you guys like tool reviews, Milwaukee, DeWalt, and Flex, those are the ones I do on my channel because those seem to be the 3 best in the industry right now. And I'm an electrician, so I like to talk about all things electrical, residential, commercial, industrial. I'm certified in the state of California, and that's my trade. So if you like any of those things, consider subscribing. Nice one, Sayer. Like Tough Belt, I have their Stack Tech. You know what? I've seen the Stack Tech when I'm in fasteners, and they have a nice display of like every single. They have Klein, Flex, Milwaukee, DeWalt, and I've seen some Tough Belt in there too. The Stack Tech stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm looking to get the 5-in-1 modular Thanks for the subscription, Ronnie. Appreciate it. I'm looking to get the 5-in-1 modular tower system. Can you do a tool review right now? Yeah, Clay, what do you want to see? Check fasteners on Saturdays too, flash sales. Heck yeah. Good point, Apache. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. Anything? Well, we're waiting on, okay, we got 80%. We got 80% on the flex. It's almost here. Now, do we need to let it cool down? Anything? What should we do, guys? Anything, huh? Well, I want to save the battery on the Milwaukee. Let's do the flex drill. Let's try with a 2.5 amp hour battery. It's got 3 bars. Drill mode speed 2. Then on speed 1. Let's see if it can drive it on speed 2. I do have turbo on. Let me try speed 2 without turbo. Three, two, one, go. Okay, made it about halfway. Drop that down to speed 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Still faster than impact. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's try a 5 amp hour battery. Fully charged. Three, two, one, go. That flex is almost done. It's baking in the oven right now. Oh, someone gave me $2. That's what's up. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I didn't see the message, so sorry if you sent me a message and I didn't shout you out. Oh, there it is. Who gave me that? Was that you, George? Thanks, man. I want to learn Sparky stuff. For sure. Well, I guess I could go over some stuff. Let me get my meter. This is my go-to. This is what I use all the time. T600, I believe. T5600. It's got your off button, your volts. That'll give you AC and DC. It's got your amps. That's when you're going to stick the wire in between here. It'll tell you how many amps it's running. And then You can test for continuity. So every time I turn one of these on, what's up, Caleb on here? What's up, Caleb? So every time you turn one of these on, you put it to continuity. And you're going to hear a beeping sound. You put these together. You're doing that to make sure you got a good battery. Now I got this thing new probably about, man, it's been about 5-6 years since I got this one. But I haven't had to change the battery on this. I don't recall changing the battery. Maybe I did. I might have. I just don't recall it. So that's how you can check for continuity. You can get an old light bulb, check for continuity that way too, to see if it's broken or not. You could check continuity between your switches. I don't know if I have any loose switches. But when you're checking your receptacles for power or something like that, you switch over to voltage. Get one of these off Amazon. It's probably about $100, maybe a little more, a little less. But you put it on voltage and then you just stick it in the your outlet should give you 120. That flex is pretty close. Let's get these other chargers off. Give you 120. See that? That's your receptacles. Oh, they're not doing a sell right now, huh, Apache? I bet fasteners would give a good deal. Electrical stuff. It takes a little while to learn, but once you start getting the concepts, you could quickly you could pick things up, you know. It's a trade. It's a trade, you know. So this little plug, you see that long one? That long one's the neutral. That's the white wire. That short one's your hot. That's your hot. I bet you never thought about that before in your life. Unless you're an electrician. The gym routine. Who wants to see me bench 315? Nah, I've just been lifting weights since I was young. You live in the DC world, right on. But your ground goes on the bottom. Your hot goes on right here, the small one, and your neutral's here. So next time someone has a receptacle issue and you're there, you go, I got this. You could test for power, stick it in the hot right there, the small one. So we're going to take one of your tester here, put that bad boy in there like that. You can go to your ground or your neutral. Go to your ground, and if you got 120, receptacle's fine. If you don't have 120, you know, you move it around in there, make sure it's good, then that receptacle could be bad. All right, that was a commercial break. Is Caleb still here? Caleb, where are you from, man? How often do you wire up a 3-wire 220 for welders? Usually those are on a 50 amp. 3-wire for welders, 3 hots? Or 2 hots? No, that's usually 2 hots in the ground. Unless it's neutral. 2 hot, 1 ground. How often do I wire it up? Not too often, but I've done them. It's just, you just got to get the right NEMA receptacle. Which that would be a NEMA 50, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know parts numbers off the top of my head. You guys want to know something? Your boy just had some chili beans tonight. Homemade. Straight out the crock pot. All right, that flex is done charging. Now it's just that I can hear that fan going, so I think it's cooling off that battery. Number one mistake I see being made on the job for electricians. Number one. I'm gonna go super just vague and just say just not double checking before they do something. Thank you, Kansas. Just not double checking, people rushing, going too quick and they're in a rush. If they're running conduit, they're always bending 30s. They're too scared to try 45s or 22s, which I mean, it's efficient, but then if you're reaching 360 degrees, you got to set a pull box. If that pull box is in the middle, you know, up on a ceiling somewhere, then you're screwing the guy that has to trace that wire in the future. Apache found that part number. It's NEMA 650. For that welder receptacle. Thanks, Apache. Right on. Appreciate that, Joshua. Al Thor says, is it true electricians don't clean up after themselves at job sites? You just gotta write Klein. You got to write Klein on the broom. Oh, okay. You're just curious, Sayer. The people need to know. I'm a guy. I sweep. I've worked for foremen where they say, "Hey, we'll clean that up on Friday." I've worked for foremen that say we need to clean up every single day. So I just try to clean up every single day. I'm not one of those guys that likes to leave early. Like when they say quitting time's 2:30 and everybody's leaving at 2:20. No, they're paying you till 2:30. So I stay when they're all leaving. I clean up. I clean up my spot at least. How do I check for a short? I look down at my pant legs, and if my pant legs touch my ankles, I'm wearing pants. And if they're around my knee, a little above, a little short, or a little longer, then I got shorts on. Have you ever beaten up someone? Yeah, but I don't live my life like that no more. I used to be very angry, getting in a lot of street fights and all that kind of stuff, but I found Jesus, man. Breadstick Ricky talks mad stuff on you guys. I'm glad you're cool. What is he, a tradesman? How much money to shave the beard live? If you're serious, I've had this, I keep my beard at this length. It's starting to get long. It's starting to do that little curly thing. I don't know. I don't want to go too high. I'd do it for like 300. 200,000? Okay, we'll go with 200,000. Thank you, Caden. Thank you, Kyle. Amen. All shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, man. Matthew 6:33, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Everything else will follow. Everything else follows in life, guys. God took me, hold on, let me go on my little rant, guys. God took me, someone who was abandoned, who was growing up in the system, and mad, angry at life. I wanted to join the army or be a UFC fighter. And I didn't know trades, I didn't know nothing. So I was headed nowhere, gave my life to Christ at age 20. I was getting into some trouble, and that was 13 years ago. So I've been following the Lord since. I don't drink, I don't do nothing at all, clean as a whistle. I drink a little too much caffeine sometimes and get irritated. But yeah, man, I've been following the Lord for the last 13 years, and he gave me purpose. I went from being a high school dropout to getting my GED, going to college, getting my AA degree, bachelor's degree, taking master's level courses, went through a 5-year apprenticeship as a commercial apprentice, finished valedictorian. And that's all glory to God, man. Without me giving my life to God and humbling myself, I never would have, I would have been stuck in that same cycle. I would have been stuck in that same cycle, man. I got a house, married to my best friend. I love my wife so much. Amen. Thanks, Apache. Thanks, Kansas. 13 years ago, someone said, let me see. Comments are going fast. Kyle, amen. Thank you, Caden. Thank you, Ronnie. What does that mean? You should become IDS? What does that mean? How you know your wife was the one? All right, check this out. So as a Christian, Christians date. You know, Christians date other people, you know, but for me, when I read the Bible, it says you should be friends. You should know who they are. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be going to the club and trying to find, you know, your loved one on there. Like I'm not into dating apps and that kind of stuff, but I've heard good things about dating apps, like Christian Mingle and stuff. So I'm not here to judge that, but my wife and I, we were friends. Let's see, I was 22. Well, no, I was 21 when I met her. I was 21 when I met her. She's 2 years younger than me. She was 19. We were in the same Christian club. We got paired up to lead Bible study at Fresno City College, and we co-led Bible study. By that time, I was 22, she was 20, and we co-led for 10 months. So we used to evangelize the whole campus. We would go over there, and I was on fire for God, man, so I was just evangelizing. And her and I co-led together, and we became friends, man. So we were talking about love. We were talking about kids while we were friends. And then I just felt like, man, I love this woman, you know? And I just told her one day, because I used to be like, I'm your brother in Christ, you know? I see you as a sister in Christ, you know? That's how I saw all my sisters. That battery's done. But, you know, I saw a lot of girls, and I could look at the eyes, Chico, they never lie, you know? So I used to, you know, see and kind of see their character and stuff, and I was just like, nah, I'm not trying to date anyone. So I just had my head focused on getting my degree, finding my career, doing what God wants me to. And yeah, I just fell in love with passion, as the Bible says. And then instead of burning with passion, I asked her if she wanted to court for a Yeah, but I use my sanctified imagination for that one, Jay. Oh, Ronnie said Latter-day Saint. No, I'm a non-denominational Christian. Tell me you don't believe in the Independent Fundamental Baptist Church movement. No, I'm non-denominational, Peter. I only had one wife. She passed, and we never ever married or dated ever again. Never needed to, because she left me with a gift, our daughter, and that was all I ever needed. Wow, Sayer. Thanks for sharing that. Wow. Wow, man. I'm sure you're a great dad, man, and thanks for sharing that. That's actually amazing of your character, you know, and that just speaks to the quality of relationship that you had. Thanks for sharing that, man. I appreciate you opening up and sharing that. All right, Mike, I'm gonna challenge you, Mike. If you love her, put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. You want God to bless your marriage? I'm not saying he's not gonna bless your relationship, but if you love someone, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Get married. We got married. We were poor. We were poor. She was adopted. I was abandoned. So like we were, you know, but we were Christians. So God was leading both of us, you know, and yeah, man. And it hasn't been the easiest journey, but life's never easy. But if you're mature, you know, and you're following the Lord, then God's going to lead you. Thank God. Check out Rocky MTN Men's Conference. All right, I'm going to grab that flex battery. All right, I think we're going to do the flex. One of those bits is getting a little worn out, huh? That one on that Milwaukee kept slipping. I'll keep the Milwaukee on this side. You know what? I have liked this new stream, or this new feature, the vertical streams. I think they came out that with this year. I did. No, I spun the wood. All right, the showdown. The showdown. Who do you guys got? Milwaukee or flex? Milwaukee or flex? Comment. Milwaukee or flex? Everything needs a turbo model or turbo mode. Yeah, this thing's got turbo, guys. That's what she's talking about. This hammer drill has turbo, and when you turn it on, it's a straight up beast. Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. Love for Christ says, prayer is the slender nerve that moves the muscle of omnipotence. Amen. Thanks for sharing that. Love for Christ. Appreciate you. Love the channel. If you're someone who follows Jesus Christ, I would want you guys to go check that person out. Love for Christ and Jesus is King. Check out their channels, guys. If they're serving Jesus Christ and you're a Christian, help them out. Help them out with a sub. What do I think about Hercules? Well, Hercules is Greek mythology. Jesus is king. No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing around. Hercules, it's Harbor Freight, you know. I think it's the best Harbor Freight makes, so if you're using it for your home, that's fine. Just don't take it to a job site. Yep, Kansas and Apache got it. Alrighty. Let's do this. Pretty even? What do you guys think? Pretty even? You like it? Milwaukee's going to go on my right hand. Fully charged 6 amp hour forge. 2950 tree. Speed 3 for the Flex as well. Fully charged 6 amp hour lithium stack. Speed 3, here we go. Let's do this. Flex is in the left, Milwaukee in the right. 12-inch GR case, 3/8 diameter. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you know what? I gotta be that guy. Smash that subscribe button and hit the like button, guys. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Flex. Told you guys. Told you guys the Flex would win. Three-quarters of an inch. Both of these will beat the DeWalt. So now we'll switch hands. We're going to keep the screws in the same spot and we'll switch hands so that way it's fair. All right. So now let's see how far behind this was. 3, 2, 1, go. About a second and a half. About a second and a half from a 12-inch GRK. That's nothing to cry, you know, write home about, you know, or cry about. That's pretty close. We'll keep these batteries. I'll switch over to the DeWalt. Getting a little bit of grease from the Milwaukee though. When it comes to reverse, DeWalt can do it. As far as the impact goes, I'm not hating on DeWalt at all. It's actually my main go-to. All right, I don't remember. I didn't move that screw. These are in the same spot, right? Same sides of the table. So now, switch hands. Flex is going to be in my strong hand now. You'll get there, Kyle. Keep following your dad. Apache says that add that to the decathlon. What? E2 says what? All right. Here we go. Flex versus Milwaukee. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. I keep stopping because the Milwaukee keeps slipping off. 3, 2, 1, go. Inch and a quarter lost. So now I'm gonna swap the bits. It's not quick eject when you've been hammering 12-inch GRKs. There we go. So here's the bit. Put it down. Swap this bad boy over here. Pick up this one. Well, keep the battery life fair. That one was pretty close. I thought the Milwaukee was going to get that one, to be honest. Pretty even. You guys want me to swap hands or run it? Because I just swapped bits, so. You guys think I should swap hands or just run it? Because I just swapped bits. Swap hands, I guess. All right. On go. 3 12-inch GRKs. Both fully charged 6 amp hour forge and lithium stack. Gen 4 versus quick eject. 3, 2, 1, go. Flex one again. You guys see that? Yeah, Flex, Flex, when I started doing the impact test with Flex, DeWalt and Milwaukee, the Flex won number 1. And then it was Milwaukee, and then DeWalt. So we'll do, we'll see how much longer it would take for Milwaukee to be in the same spot as Flex. 3, 2, 1, go. What, 1 second? 1 second difference out of 12 inches? That's not bad. What do I think about other Flex tools? I got to do more testing on the mid torque and the high torque. But the mid torque was okay. The high torque, I got to do more testing on that, so I can't give you a firm answer on it. I've heard good things about it though. But the hacksaw and the Sawzall, amazing. Amazing tools. This got the orbital function. which means you could just go fast and just cut through stuff quick. It's not going to be a pretty cut. That's why you switch it up and you go for the horizontal cut right there. It'll slow it down a little bit, but it'll nice fine cut. And then this clear #1 hacksaw, clear #1, more powerful than the Milwaukee. Hammer drill, it's got a turbo, only one to have a turbo mode. #1 in its class, #1 in its class, and the impact, #1. However, they got to step up the lighting game on the Gen 2, but they do have a quick eject right here. It's just hard to use a quick eject when it's hammering 12-inch GRKs. You know, it impacts, it gets stuck in there. But yep, and I'm a DeWalt guy, so just keeping it real. Turbo mode? What, you think I should try to drive a GRK with the turbo? I would get the masonry bit and drill some holes in the little concrete blocks I got, but it's about, I don't know, what time is it now? About 10 o'clock? You know what, I'll go in one of the GRK holes, because this is 1/2 inch. So I'm on speed 1. What do you think, speed 1 turbo? I don't want to be that neighbor that's like turbo mode hammer drill, just meh. All right, it's gonna want to spin that way. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that didn't help. Let me hold it this way. There we go. That's the right side. 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, that was strong. Wow. Just holding that, that was strong. Wow. Sorry, I don't mean to cause all that. You're right, Kansas. You're right. I'll show you real quick. I dumped out my bucket over there. Don't judge me. I was trying to find the other T40 bit. I can only drill a couple holes though, okay? All right, I'm gonna sink this bad boy. 5-incher. Speed 2. Turbo mode. Turbo mode, you know how we do. 6 amp hour lithium stack, fully charged. All right, I'm gonna sink it. 3, 2, 1. Go. Still sunk it quick, and it was on drill mode. Now hear how loud it's going to be with hammer drill. I'm guessing it's going to be about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. If that. Let me go a long ways. Three, two, one, go. This thing's quick, man. Half inch by 5 inch. Turbo mode's no joke. How we doing, guys? Now do the concrete garage floor, maybe if I was driving anchors. Yeah, the number 2 hammer drill was, or is, the DeWalt 1007, 1007, 1007, 107, however you want to say it. But this thing got number 2, and the Milwaukee got number 3. However, I was scoring them, and the Flex got 13, the DeWalt got 12, and the Milwaukee got 11. So they were neck and neck. If I did one more test, it might have been totally different. But I did the masonry test, I did the drilling, you know, holes through wood, driving lags. So I think I pretty much hit it all. What's up, Marmolejo? How's it going? If I was a plumber, would I go Milwaukee? DeWalt's starting to step up their game in the innovation for the trades. They made some cool electrical stuff. They're making some HVAC stuff and some plumber stuff. So, Milwaukee's pretty much established though, so I would go Milwaukee or DeWalt. But if you right now, you got money in your pocket and say you're at Home Depot or whatever, and you're about to buy some tools, go with Milwaukee. They're going to have everything you want for your plumbers, tools, and all that kind of stuff. So go Milwaukee. Plus everyone on your job site is probably going to be running Milwaukee. I'm waiting to see the M18 Gen 5 3,000 foot torques with 5-speed and extreme turbo mode. Alrighty guys, what's it, about 10 o'clock now? Let me see. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I test out Flex, Milwaukee, and DeWalt. And I'm a certified electrician in the state of California. I like to talk about electrical stuff and do tool comparison reviews. If you're interested about joining an apprenticeship, going through that, I could point you in the right direction and share my experience through that. So consider subscribing if you like those things, and do me a favor and smash the like button. What you think, Kansas? What time is it over there? What are you pushing? Midnight? What you think? It's that time? You finish your garage project, Kansas? That you had for tonight? I think the comments froze. I hate when the comments freeze. I missed a lot of good comments. Oh, you tried out the Bosch? Oh, right on, Kansas. Do you ever post that stuff to your channel? What kind of stuff do you make? That's cool. Alrighty, guys. Oh, okay, right on. Well, at least Apache lets you send him stuff. Apache won't let me send him anything. I'm just playing Apache. Well, I appreciate everyone's time. Thanks for being super cool tonight, hanging out with me. That's tight. Hey, Jesus comes from a carpenter family. His dad was a carpenter. So for me, I actually love seeing... What did I miss, Ty? Thanks, Kansas. I appreciate it. I was a little bit disorganized. This time I had a different plan. M12 caulking gun. It's probably better than a manual one. If you got M12 batteries, you might want to get it. Oh, there you go. Is it really? I was working for a company. I'm thinking about becoming an electrician, but I'm not sure. I'm fresh out of high school with my associates and IDK what to do with my life. Well, you did the college route. You got an associate's degree. Go be an electrician. You're going to make good money. All right, JEP. Looks like you got a good deal then. Become an electrician, man. If you like to, think, and you also like to, if you're interested in electrical, all the trades are awesome, man. You're going to make a ton of money. You're going to make a ton of money in all the trades, especially if you chase prevailing wage. You chase prevailing wage, you're going to get a lot of money. Union or non-union? Non-union is another way to say that is a merit shop. A merit shop pays you what you're worth. So I think the union has tremendous benefits and non-union has good benefits too. You're probably going to make more overall working for a union, but I just don't like making the same amount of money as the person next to me if I'm out working them, and I don't like union mentality. And what else? When the project's over, some people say it's a glorified temp agency. So if the job's over, then you got to go sit home. But then again, you're getting pension, you're getting medical, I mean, and you're getting a solid wage. So I think if you work your way up and people know that you work hard, you're always going to have a job. But for me, I'm a non-union guy, so that's the only perspective I really know. I've went and talked to unions, but I didn't join the IBEW. They wanted me to join. They wanted me to go sign on, but I'm starting my own business. When you work for merit shops, if you want to make real good money, you got to start your own business. Well, start off underground. What he's talking about right there is underground. Now, if you're digging a lot of trenches, you don't got to go work for that guy. You can go work for someone else. Here's what you want to do, Ty. You want to get someone to sign you on into an apprenticeship, whether that's non-union or union. Because once you do that, then you're part of the union. Then the union's always going to try to find you work, but I like to find my own work. I've done a lot of underground. It's fine. You got to get power underground to get it up into the building. Or if it's coming overhead, then you don't have to worry about that. But electricians, we start before the pad's there. We do our underground. When they set the pad, we do the work inside. When they're done with the inside, we come back, we do our trim. Flower Studio says, I'm local 340 right now. I think my biggest problem is if I wanted to switch, I'd have seriously look into buying more tools. Kansas says, use a trencher. If they're doing a lot of digging there, they should have a trencher or at least a Mini X. Then Ty, I don't know where you're from. I live in like a semi-big city. There's about 500,000 people here. And there's a bunch of other towns all around. I kind of live in the city. So I would just go find somewhere else. Utah, SLC area. Yeah, I would just go find somewhere where you gotta at least get in somewhere. I've worked for some crap companies, but you're just there to learn the skill. You're there to learn the trade. All you really want, this is the cool thing about trades. We build the buildings. We build the buildings. We go in there and turn the power on or do the concrete or whatever trade you're in. So if you learn that skill, you can go anywhere. If you learn that skill, you can go anywhere. UPS isn't bad work either. Yep, you're right, JEP. I did more commercial. I'm going to do a pipe bending video too. I just picked up some 1 inch, 3/4, and 1/2 inch. So I'm going to be doing some pipe bending. I'm going to go live Wednesday. to do the Bolt Buster challenge. So if you guys ain't doing nothing Wednesday around evening time, I think I'll probably start around 6 o'clock or something. 6 o'clock PST. Thanks, Ty. Appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, the trades are fun, man. Once you learn that skill. Kansas and Apache, you guys rock, man. You guys are a dynamic duo. For sure. Totally appreciate you guys. I guess I was looking up something on YouTube, and I guess they say there's a lot of trolls that come in on the vertical live stream. Alrighty, I guess I should probably get in there. Let you guys get ready for Tuesday tomorrow. Dynamic Duo t-shirts available soon. Kansas and Apache. Wow, we got a tough guy right here. All right, Andrew, you just got yourself blocked, dude. Flower Studio, Godspeed. Thank you, sir. Godspeed to you, too. Yeah, I think at that age, you're just looking for attention, huh? When you're young like that, you just want someone to notice you, you know? Maybe a lot of people don't notice them in their family, so they just go online and just shout their frustration out. What's up, Jessica? My wife and I are watching a show from Chicago. It's some lady that's from there. What's it called? Oh, it's a TV show on HBO Max. We were just watching it. All right, thank you, Kansas. Thank you, Apache. I want to go to trade school for electric. I just feel like I wasted my time building this business. GC23, General Contractor 23 here. Diego, just pray about it, man. Pray, ask God to see what he wants you to do, and then weigh your outcomes. Weigh your outcomes. You're a GC at age 23. That's already impressive, man. So just pause. You're 23. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. General Contractor at age 23. Yeah, God will lead you and guide you, man. Just pray to Jesus Christ, man, and ask him, hey, Lord, what do you want me to do with my life? You're 23. You're a smart guy, already a general contractor. You want to go be an electrician, you're going to have to do 5 years. If you want to be a general inside wireman. But you're going to make good money. If you're from California, they pay a lot of money for electricians. You can go chase prevailing wage, make $80 an hour. That's on the low side. Oregon? Oh, Oregon, you're going to make more. Well, in some areas, Oregon, you're going to make good money. You're going to make real good money up there if you want to be an electrician. But you're going to have to go from GC. You're going to have to get in, you know, and you're probably have to, you know, start a little lower than what you were making. But after about your fourth and fifth year as an apprentice, you're going to make a bunch of money. You know who, Diego, I want you to check out, what's his name? Mad Electrician. Look up Mad Electrician. He's from Oregon. Go watch his stuff. He's in the IBEW. He went through the apprenticeship and he became a foreman while he was an apprentice his last year or something. And he's making over 6 figures. Over $100,000 is what I mean. Electricians in Vegas make gazinga. Yep. Greetings from Colombia. Hello, Juan. Yeah, go check him out. Mad Electrician. Real nice guy. Got a cool attitude. Good teacher. He's a young guy. Yeah, do vertical live stream. IMJ, do vertical live streams. All right, I can hang out with you guys all night, but I do got a wife. I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. I'm Christian Electrician. I review power tools. Flex, Milwaukee, and DeWalt are the main three. And I talk about things about the electrical trade, about going through an apprenticeship, being a journeyman, lead man, foreman. I'm starting my own business here in California. And so I'm going to keep you guys updated on that. I got a few vlogs already. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Thanks for the subscription, man. Apache, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Patristics. Study patristics. What is that? Give me a quick rundown. What's patristics? Thanks for the sub, Diego. May God bless you, man. And as you process, switching from GC to possibly being in an apprenticeship. Oh, study of the early Christian church. Yeah. I've done some of that because of the whole Calvinism and Arminianism debate. I got some books about the early Christian church. This is my last week at I'm finishing a biblical exposition certificate, graduate level. And I just took Greek language tools and, Greek advanced language tools and Hebrew advanced language tools. I do not recommend doing both. But I'm 33 and I finished the biblical study certificate, so I'm doing the biblical exposition. Yeah, I did the biblical language tools and the advanced language tools, so we do go over like syntax and grammar and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot, like you're like, what? I haven't gone over this stuff since I was young, as far as in the English language, the grammar. But it's cool. You're not going to get tricked by no false teacher telling you the Bible means this when you know how to check it up in the Greek or the Hebrew. And you understand, that conjunction when added to this word, influences the verb. But the number one thing is context. That's what I learned. Context. What is the passage saying? Because anyone can trick you when they say, the Bible means this Greek word means this. And then you go, I don't know Greek, he must be right. I can't prove him wrong. But in reality, context. What is context? What does it say in that chapter? What does the author say in that whole book? Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and you will be saved. Amen. That's where true strength comes from, strength. Jesus Christ changed my life 13 years ago, almost 14. Yeah, I've gone to about 5 different seminaries. 5 different seminaries. I've gone to Bible institutes, seminaries. Luckily, I never took out a bunch of loans to pay for that. That's what they wanted me to do. But I just started paying for my own certificates. Liberty Seminary, they're solid, they're conservative, evangelical. It's like $3,000, and it's you could take up to 15 units. That's what I've been doing. But I've been doing my C10 license and then doing 15 units of graduate level schoolwork. So my brain's been like fried. So I'm going to be pausing on seminary. I'm going to finish with 30 units. Well, I wouldn't label all them that way. That's like condescending. You're going to start a lot of problems when you talk to people like that. CMOX. I'm not Catholic. I'm non-denominational Christian, but treat others the way you want to be treated, right? Even if they're wrong, right? You got to treat others the way you want to be treated. So I wouldn't say that. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? It seems like there's quite a bit of Christians on here. Can you guys check out Christian, the Christian, with a 1? So you do the @ sign, and then do Christian, the Christian 1. That's my other channel. I'm trying to grow that one to 50 subs so I could start doing live streams where I could share my Logos Bible software and be able to share the gospel on there. That's what I want to do that too. So if you guys could type in the @ sign, Christian the Christian with the number 1, Christian the Christian with the number 1, and then sub to that for me. I'm not non-denominational Christian for that channel, and this channel I talk about my trade as an electrician and also do tool reviews. So if you like hearing about the trades and power tools, you guys got questions about go to college or join a trade, I've done both. I can help you guys out, give you some tips, but ultimately you got to pray to God to ask where he wants to lead you and guide you. But check out Christian the Christian 1 on YouTube. And if you guys like, Jesus Christ and that kind of stuff, I'm trying to grow that channel. It'd be awesome to talk to you more stuff about the faith and that kind of stuff there, as well as here. I talk about Jesus everywhere I go. Yeah, I found some Bible schools at like $5,000 a year. Well, the thing for me was getting ATS accreditation. ATS accreditation is Association of Theological Schools. So ATS is like the best accreditation. It's regional. It can go anywhere. So if a place doesn't have ATS accredited, they're usually a notch lower as far as the standard they're held to, as far as what they need. They get through a third party, they get examined as far as their schooling and that kind of stuff. Like I got to write a 10 to 15 page exegetical paper, but that's for my Greek class, so I'm kind of pushing it off a little bit. I got to finish it this week though. Yeah, the Bible schools are crazy. 20 to 50 grand a year. I don't know if Jesus wants that. I don't think so. Thank you, Be Humble. Appreciate you. God bless you. DC Ray Entertainment, how's it going? All right, I'm about to click off on this channel. I got to get in there with my wife. But if you guys love Jesus Christ, this channel is about electrical, working in the electrical field, as I'm a certified electrician in the state of California, and I do power tool reviews. I do a lot of Flex, Milwaukee, DeWalt. But if you guys love Jesus Christ, I have another channel Christian the Christian with a 1 at the end. Christian the Christian with a 1 at the end, and that'll be my other channel. I think I got like 17 subs, so I'm trying to grow that to 50 so I could do more vertical live streams. All right. Well, God bless you guys. Peace.